Gus, you know you knocked me over this fence. You knocked me over this fence, Gus, when it was nighttime, like last year, or the year before, no, last year. In the dark, I didn't see it, and I went down. Bam. Today is Saturday, the 3rd of February, 232024. This is the feast day of Saint Answer, and Saint Blaise. I got my throat blessed today. Oh, there's a fox. Okay, that looked big, but I'm pretty sure that was a fox. You can't see it. I can't see it now. Or do I? Straight in the middle of the screen. Got my throat blessed after Mass. Went to Mass today into a reflection on the Eucharist by our parish priest, who's a Dominican. It was a good reflection. Had some interesting stuff. Anyway, St. Blaise was in the 200s. He was a bishop, I believe a bishop. He was a physician for sure. And he was a healer. And people and animals would come to him to be healed. Animals would literally come to him and get healed. He was in his cave one time, and animals were waiting outside for him, and there was a persecution, and the hunters or the soldiers or whatever were looking for him, and they saw the animals waiting, and they knew where he was, so they arrested him. They tried to drown him, and he ended up standing on the water, and so he said, come, I guess, not come and get me, but he taunted them and said, if your gods are so great, walk out on the water with me. They went out and they drowned. He came in. They beat him with wool combs, whatever that is, and then they beheaded him. He is associated with illnesses of the throat, and I should have read it. He's one of the 14 helpers. Toby, get over here. Along with, I believe, one Saint Lucy, and who else? There was another famous name that I don't remember. But there's 14 helpers, and they are patrons of so many things, I guess, that, I mean, the list on this guy was just against, like throat ailments, against sore throats, against... Toby, get over here. Toby, no. Toby, get over here. I mean, when you look at these lists of these people, of the patronages for these people, it's like everything. Throat ailments, drowning victims, farmers, herdsmen, tailors, shoemakers, shoe repairs, ironworks, printers. I don't know, it doesn't explain why for each of those things, but the list, it's just like pretty much covers practically everything. So many things. So I guess these general 14 saints probably can almost be a patron, are associated with giving help to practically anybody from any profession. Some of them, I've read some of them, like it was for children and teaching, so that person had a particular thing about that. So St. Blaise, today, what else can I remember? He was in Cappadocia, which I think was Turkey. What else? Going down the hill is always more struggle than going up the hill. Having him drag me down the hill is a lot more than having it. I much prefer to be dragged up the hill. What else? St. Blaise died in 316. Anything else? Can't remember. There's some deer. St. Blaise is over here. Let's see if they come. Hey, deer. Anybody injured over there? Any of you injured? St. Blaise is over here. Come on. Hey. Hey, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Well, that was rude. You haven't heard of St. Blaise? Well, that's your loss. Hope none of them get a broken leg. Why do deer always seem to get hit in the rear? Because when you see, or maybe that's where the vultures come and start eating. Because always the rear when they're dead. It's always the back haunches. You know, a deer hit my car about 2 months ago. 2 months ago. It just jumped right out, hit the bumper, and went right over the windshield. Cracked the windshield. In, like, it didn't shatter it, but he chose, you know, like, just, it was still intact, but little pieces. I was coming back with pizza, and I had it on the front passenger seat, and there was definitely, so the first thing I'm looking at, I'm in shock, you're not shocked, but, you know, I was like, whoa, what the heck just happened? I pulled right off the side. It was off a bridge. And the deer were, I checked the pizza. Is the pizza all right? The windshield was ruined. I knew we had big, but was the pizza all right? It's my favorite pizza place. And so the pizza was salvageable. The car took a long time to get fixed. But anyway, St. Blaise definitely needed to talk to that deer because he was a hurting mug the next day if he survived. So today, let's remember look up the 14 helpers. You'll recognize there's another name on there that's pretty a couple names that are famous, and at least one that's fairly famous. 14 helpers, go look and see. They can help you. Remember to ask the saints to pray for us, and remember to pray for the souls in purgatory.